G'day and welcome back to BuildSim, and as you remember we're building a double brick construction building with a timber floor. So we've already got the footings done. Let me just scroll out. Footings are in place. We've started our double brick wall, put our engaged and isolated piers in, our bearers, our joist, our timber floor is down, and we just got this double brick wall in place. So you'll notice 2 skins of brickwork going up. Over an opening we have to use what we call an arch bar. Now because this opening is only a doorway, you don't need a very big arch bar, so flat bar will suffice. However, the wider or longer the opening, the bigger arch bar you're going to need, and quite often you'll actually have to use a piece of angle, and the flange, or the adjacent flange on the angle, goes up into the cavity, up into here. So they're arch bars holding the bricks over the cavity. You'll notice that the Morse ties that I mentioned in the previous video, they continue up the brickwork every 4th course to within at least 2 courses of the top, or no closer than 2 courses of the top. That just holds all the brickwork together, ties the 2 walls together. You'll also notice that the walls are different heights. So this is our outside wall. It finishes lower because it's going to have the eave go across the top of it. This is the wall that will become load bearing, so it goes up to the full height. On top of this wall we put a timber plate, similar to our ribbon plate in our other videos. And that's where we're going to pitch. It's also referred to as a pitching plate. That's where we're going to pitch our trusses or our rafters off. And it is tied in with builder's strap. The builder's strap is embedded into the mortar at least 4 courses down and pulled up and then nailed onto the ribbon plate to hold it in place. Then of course our trusses or our rafters are put in place. We put our roof on, and then the construction is fairly normal to what we've had before. Our fascia, if we do our soffit and our soffit sheet, and of course our mould to cover up that gap. So you can see here this only just makes it, but we have a gap there that we can, if any movement occurs, not that you get much in a brick building, you get a little bit of movement there. Of course then we need our bell cast batten, our first tile batten, so we can put in our anti-ponding board, our sarking or sisolation, depending on what you prefer to call it, our tile battens, and then our roof tiles can go in. So there we go, we're getting through the process. So in the next video I'll show you how we'll finish off the doorway and tidy up the inside of the building.